There's a great song that we don't want to play in case we get flagged for copyright.
Do you want to sing it?
No, I do not. Nice try. And I don't want you to sing it. Okay, that's for damn sure. But it's from the wonderful Brandy, and it's called Have You Ever? In the beginning, the first 10 seconds of the song, have you ever loved something? It says somebody, but to me I'm going to change it to something because it's not a person. Have you ever loved something so much that it makes you cry? And the answer, my friends, is yes, especially when they ruin it. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, we have the shoe in the colorway that I've been waiting for since the retro came back, and they did not do these very well. I gotta say, I'm so bummed, but I still love them, but it does make me want to cry a little bit, but I still love them, and I'll still wear them, but they still suck. And it's just like, why do they do this? So these guys are the Nike Air Total Max Uptempos in the original white and metallic navy colorway. These were most notably worn by Reggie Miller. It's kind of like his shoe, even though I think it was the last colorway that we reviewed. These guys, I might have said it in the other video too with the original colorway, the black and volts, where the little eyelets up here are little mini P's, right? And I had said like, oh, like I think that this shoe might have been intended for Scottie Pippen, but that was the same year that he actually released the Air Pippen 1s, which are almost the same shoe. They're just a little bit different. I was just kind of like, oh, I wonder if this was for him, right? And then one of my Instagram friends, his name is Joey, not gonna even say, I'll just put the handle right here, okay? But he sent me these pictures of promo images, one of which says Nike Air Max Total Uptempo worn by Scottie Pippen, which was false. But it was worn by Scottie Pippen. They were gonna use Pippen to promote the shoe. And then he sent me another one, also says worn by Scottie Pippen, but it wasn't. So again, I believe this was originally intended, and I believe that's all the proof that we need, that these were intended for Scottie Pippen. And I don't know if he was just like, bro, I need a signature, not a team shoe or whatever, and they granted his wish. I'm not really sure. Whatever it is, these are, again, most notably worn by Reggie Miller. They were worn by other players. As for the shoe itself, the bottom, it's just herringbone. It's very simple, looks fantastic. I love the little nod to the OG waffle outsole with the little waffle plugs and stuff like that, or lugs. And then the Air unit itself is a full-length Air Max unit that sits right underneath a Phylon midsole. Chrome piece right here, man. This is like, I mean, can we insert a grunt? All right. Now, the original though, the upper was fantastic, okay? There was versions just like that black and red one, and the other original colorway, which was the black and volts, where they used a Durabuck, AKA synthetic nubuck upper, along with, you know, leather side panels and things like that, which the new versions do have. But this version right here was the one that was premium everything, man. That thing was plush leather from top to bottom. It was so gorgeous. It was soft. Man, it was awesome. And then I got these and I was like, dude, where is the leather? I mean, like, I see that there's fake leather on here, but where's the real leather? You know what I mean? Like, it's like holding a pair of 13s where like all of it's kind of like clean except for right here. You know what I mean? They did the same thing here, man. This panel is okay, all of these ribbed sections, but the rest of it, I don't know, man. Like, there's some leather in it. It's that particle board leather, the composite stuff, and it just doesn't look great. You know, it doesn't feel great. It's got too heavy of a texture on there, so that's my main gripe with them. On the other hand, though, I love this colorway. I love this shoe. I think that this just looks like the 90s. It's like Jim Lee's X-Men. It's so good. So yeah, so I still love these. It just makes me a little sad. I will say that they're not made quite as poorly as, what is it, last year's Airfly 89 retros. Hot damn, those were awful. And that's another shoe where I love those, but at least they didn't do them that bad. I love the Air Uptempo logo that they used on the tongue. Got that metallic finish, a little bit of a metallic trim along the, you know, the side panels and the branding. And I just think that these look great. They could have been a little bit more metallic-y, a little more like sparkly looking, I guess. But I still think that these are cool for what they are, and I'm just happy to have them. I do wonder though, these things retail for like $170 or something like that. And I think the LeBron 8s, right? Like these guys were right around that same price, yeah? So why did these get the nice ass leather? These didn't. You couldn't even try a little bit? So I will say, if you're going after the pairs that look like this, where they're the Durabuck and, you know, synthetic nubuck builds, I think you're gonna be more pleased with these ones than you will with this one. This one honestly makes me concerned for the other colorways, because there's some new colorways coming. They were like white with like a green. They looked super cool. And that one I'm kind of like, so are those gonna be nice leather, or are they gonna be crappy leather like this? It just makes me a little bit like hesitant to get too excited now, just because these a little bit of a letdown. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size. Whatever you wear in your typical Air Total Max Uptempos, if you already have them, so the black and volts, maybe the black and reds, get the same exact size. If you're used to you the Air More Uptempo. Those actually fit quite large, so I normally go down half a size in those. You do not need to do that in these. Actually, if you do try that, you'll be sorry. There's more padding for some reason in this shoe than there is in that one, even though those look a little bulkier because of the giant air on the sides. Now, I know you don't like them, and I know you probably don't appreciate them. That might be a stretch, but out of the 3 colorways that I have so far of these, are these the best ones to you?
These might be my least favorite.
Why?
They look like
the 90s?
No, okay, so if the Monarch is a typical dad shoe.
They do look like the Monarch version of a
It's like
Uptempo.
the basketball dad shoe.
That's so weird because I did not see that until you just said it.
Yeah, like I was looking at these. I'm back there, you know, studying everything, and I swear my dad probably had like knockoff versions of these that I would see him like go out and mow the lawn each week for years in.
Hey, I wouldn't hate on it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is interesting. They do kind of look like that. It's kind of like when I was in high school and I used to wear the white and gray sneakers, and all the chicks would be like, those are grandpa shoes, and now they're like the popular shoe to wear. So yeah, I'm just ahead of the curve, that's all. But anyways, these guys have done a slow rollout just like the rest of them. I grabbed mine online. You can pretty much Google the shoe and they're available at like multiple like retailers. Just Google Nike Air Total Max Uptempo and you'll find them somewhere.
Chris was on the hunt for these so hard.
For months.
That as soon as they popped up somewhere, he ordered them, and then everywhere else started showing them.
I just went to the mall the other day, and we haven't gone to the mall regularly in a long ass time, and we went to the mall and they had these on the shelf. I already had them at home, but like they're on the shelf and I grabbed them and I'm looking at them, and I was hoping that the one in the mall would be better than mine, but it wasn't. That was the same exact thing, clearly.
You just thought they were miraculously gonna have the real thing on there?
I don't know, man. It was a hope, okay? But the girl walks out to me and she was just like, did you want to see a size? And I just turned around and I was just like, I have these at home, I'm just a weirdo. Okay, and she was just like, okay, and she walked off. So yeah, I couldn't help it, man. Now, before we leave, we do have a WearTesters Discord community, and the greatest thing about our Discord community, besides the community itself, is the fact that they actually help fund this channel. They pitch in every month. There's a $5 fee or a $10 fee. Each one has different kind of perks and things like that. We do monthly live chats where we hang out with everybody that wants to kick it. Those are actually really fun because we just sit there for like 2 hours. She has to come and get me. She's just like, hey,
yeah,
dinner time, dude. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And then
I come in with a cane and pull you off stage.
It's very fun. We talk about everything, okay? But the $10 one, which is the gold team.
Yeah.
It's an X-Men reference, okay? There's a blue team and gold team. But we have monthly giveaways, and we were doing them very randomly. So like we just go and find sizes of random shoes that I like, and I'd just be like, hey, we're gonna give this to such and such. And if they didn't like it, it was okay, just because like we'd be like, yo, like pay it forward or whatever, right? And a lot of them did.
But now it's a new ball game.
Yeah, now I just came up with a new thing. So like this is one of the recent giveaways that we will be doing. These are actually kind of nice. These are just one of the giveaways that we'll be doing. We got 3 pairs of the End Up 1s, got more Jordan 1 lows and mids, I believe. We have a pair of Raging Bull 5s, I think a pair of Carmine 6s, all different sizes. So like everybody does get, like the winner gets your size. You don't get my size, it's your size. But what I think we're gonna do is instead of randomizing them, we're actually going to be like, hey, and post that this is this month's giveaway or whatever. If you want to sign up, they're going to be a size whatever, and then you can sign up, and then that will be the random pull. You know what I mean? That way, if you really want them and this is your size, then we make sure that you actually will like them instead of just randomly giving things to random people. So I think that's what we're going to do. You can come over and join if you wanted to get in on that stuff. Again, we do these once a month at least. A lot of times it's more than that because I have a problem buying shoes, if you didn't know. So yeah, so I just see things and I buy them and I'm like, oh, someone's gonna like this. And so that's what we do. Like this right over here, actually. Anta, this shoe feels like a beast, but they sent me the wrong size and then they sent me my right size. So I have another pair. So I'm gonna be like, hey, who wants them? You know what I mean? Like these things mad comfortable, hella grip. Feels like a great outdoor shoe. So it's stuff like that where we're gonna give it away. And again, make sure that you actually want it by being like, this is this month's giveaway or the giveaway. It's this size, sign up here.
Okay, so what are we doing for July?
Oh, sorry, it's this one.
Okay.
I thought that I already said that.
No, you said this could be,
Oh.
or this is an upcoming.
Well then fine, I take that back. It could be anything and you'll just have to join to find out.
No, but really, what is it?
It is these. So that pretty much takes care of it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thanks to everybody in our WearTesters Discord community. That's because of you that the channel's funded. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let me know what you think about these, like this particular version, down below in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts, especially if you grabbed a pair. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
And also, go check out my cute baby in this other video we did the other day.
My cute baby? Oh, our son. That's not going to be embarrassing for him later on.
He knows.
He did so good, though.
Yeah.
He was a champ. He barely stuttered and everything, man. He was good. He wants to be a YouTuber.
He does. That's what he puts when he has to be like, what are you going to be when you grow up? A YouTuber.
Mm-hmm. I set a bad example.